Hi there, Craig from PeerTeach here, and in this video, we're going to show you PeerTeach from start to finish in just 5 minutes. I'm one of the co-founders of PeerTeach, former high school math teacher, instructional coach, and school leader. Really excited to show you what we've got today. Let's jump in. So getting started with PeerTeach takes two days in your class, and then from then on, you can do peer coaching whenever you want. Day one is introducing PeerTeach, and day two is actually having students do their first session of peer coaching. Let's look at day one. So day one involves 3 steps. It takes about 5 minutes for students to log in and customize their avatar. The biggest chunk of class is taking the training, and then they submit compatibility. So logging in is quite simple. They just enter a class code. They can sign in with Google. It'll take them to the student platform, which is fun and gamified. They can customize their avatar. They can buy swag for it. They need coins to do that, which they can earn by getting questions correct on assessments, as well as when their peers who they coach learn on the post assessments. They can also get coins by training, which is the second thing that they're going to do here on day one. They simply click train, and it'll take them over to the introductory training. This comprises of, first, a video that lays the groundwork for what effective peer coaching is. Basically, that you don't want to just give away answers to your friends. You actually want to ask them questions that lead to productive conversations. So they might summarize their learning here and then move on to what we call some noticing modules. Now, noticing is when they watch videos of other students doing peer coaching, and they're identifying when those students are using helpful teaching moves or not so helpful teaching moves. And this will then be followed by what we call a decision-making module, where they're given a fictional scenario where there's a coach and a player. The coach is trying to help the player, and they have a few options for what the coach could say. Now, you can see that a couple of these are where they're kind of giving away the answers or just what to do. And one is more about asking thoughtful questions. The learnometer over here gives the student feedback on what's most helpful for the player in real time. So once students take this training, the last thing for them to do is to submit compatibility. And what that looks like in the platform is this. They're asked who they feel like they learn best with in their class, not just who they like the most. And they submit this, and they're ready to go for day two. So let's jump into that. Day two involves taking a pre-assessment, transitioning the students to pairs, running the peer coaching, and then taking a post-assessment. On the teacher side of the platform, you've gotten back all this compatibility data from the students. So you could see, for instance, Blaze and Vincent don't work well together, but Blaze and Terry seem to work well together. If you don't think that's true, you can always go in and override this. But what you're going to do before class is actually create a pre-assessment. And so you're going to go in here, you're going to do a short quiz of 3 questions. You're going to pick 2 topics, at least, where you want students to peer coach each other. And what you can do is you can actually preview the content. So you're going to see that students are going to take a pre-assessment that looks like these 3 questions on the left. We have mild, medium, and spicy problems. We have multiple choice, free response, and multiple select to prevent guessing their way to mastery. So you're going to create the pre-assessment that has this topic as well as the other topic that they're going to take 3 questions each. And you're actually going to print activity worksheets in advance for both of those topics. So this is the one for understanding percents. You can see that it has all those moves they learn in the training along the top and the left-hand margin, along with key questions that coaches can ask their players, as well as there's the content for the actual topic. So a quick activator for kids to get started, a problem for them to try, key vocabulary and concepts, as well as more problems of escalating difficulty. So remember, you've got the worksheets for this, as well as for the other topic over here. You're going to print those in advance. Now, once you've picked those topics, you're actually going to confirm and create the pre-assessment. Now, when students are actually doing these topics, it's going to look quite different. So they're going to walk into your class, they're going to open up PeerTeach, they enter the Galaxy games, they're competing with a grumpy alien to win coins and fame. And what this is doing is it's actually getting the data back for you. So while students are taking that, you can see the results in real time. These circles each stand for one of the questions on each of the pre-assessments. They are going to populate red or green as students get them right or wrong. You can see what students are putting for answers as well as what the correct answer is. And at some point, you're going to have enough data while kids are working that you can create what we call a match. A match looks like this. So you can see that, for instance, it's seen that Romilda has strong mastery on ratios, Katie is struggling, and they have great compatibility according to that survey. We're going to pair them to work together with the appropriate worksheet. At the same time, Ernie and Roger are going to work on a different topic here. At this point, you click Notify Students over here, and a pop-up is going to come up on their screen that tells them their role, as well as the topic they're working on and who their partner is. From there, you project the seating chart for your match. This just serves as a reminder of who they're working with. They get up, they walk over, they grab the right worksheet, they find their partner, and they work for 18 minutes. You're going to want to walk around the classroom and ensure that students are adhering to the norms of peer coaching. They're asking thoughtful questions, and when they're done, they're going to take a 7-minute post-assessment. They open the laptop back up, and they're going to take similar 3 questions for just the topic they worked on so that you can see growth. And we're building out a screen that shows you what the growth data looks like. So this is an example. And here you can see that the players are listed along with their before and after. So you can shout them out for how much they grew. You can also shout out their coach, and this is all while they're taking the post-assessment or before they even walk out of the classroom. So they're feeling accomplished and excited by the end of class. So that is PeerTeach in a nutshell. If you are interested in trying it, feel free to reach out to me at craig@peerteach.org. Just shoot me an email. We're always looking for more folks to try it out and give us feedback and get started in their classroom. It'll take just a 30-minute call with me, and you'll be ready to go the next day with your kids. Thanks so much for listening.